Sandra McGee is here, and what is the title of your most recent book?
BJ, the title of our book is The Divorce Seekers, a photo memoir of a Nevada dude wrangler. It's a loose collection of stories or memoirs of my husband's, who was a dude wrangler on what turned out to be the most exclusive dude ranch in northern Nevada, where wealthy divorce seekers and Hollywood celebrities came to get a famed 6-week divorce in the 1940s.
Oh my goodness, so he met some really interesting people.
He did. He became friends with Clark Gable, who was a frequent guest at the ranch, and Clark Gable didn't get a divorce at the ranch, but he would come up just to get away from Hollywood for a while, and they would go hunting together. And Ava Gardner also came to the ranch quite frequently just to get away for a vacation from Hollywood. The owner of the ranch made sure that no media knew of their presence there, so it was a very exclusive hideout for Eastern socialites like Astor, DuPont, Roosevelt, as well as Hollywood celebs.
So obviously, other than listening to your husband, did you do research on these people?
Well, when I met Bill 28 years ago, I was absolutely enthralled with meeting this real American cowboy, and he started telling me these stories, and I said, you really have to write about that. Not only do I see a book, but I think I see a movie with Glenn Ford, if that would be possible.
Right. So along with making sure the horses didn't throw anybody important, I assume that he got to listen to a lot of stories about who done him wrong.
Well, that was the unique thing about being a dude wrangler as opposed to a cowboy. As a cowboy, he had all the skills of taking care of horses. As a dude wrangler, he wrangled dudes, and it was his job to match up the guests with horses, take them horseback riding, take them into town in the evening. Town would be in Carson City or Reno, to go gambling or go to dinner. Other things happen as well, as you might imagine, between mostly women staying at the ranch, wealthy, attractive. Bill said he got a lot of offers, but he finally succumbed to one Eastern divorcee who became his first wife.
Oh, really?
I'm his second one.
Oh, okay. So obviously those Eastern offers don't work out very well.
Well, some of them do, but what was fascinating to me, I worked with Bill on this book, and I got so involved in the research. It started out to be a little 6x9 paperback with a few photos, but I learned so much about the era, about the Easterners coming out, expecting to stay for 6 weeks with their fur coats and their trunks, and they'd be totally transformed. They fell in love with the West. Some of them met cowboys, and some of them fell in love with the West and bought a ranch and stayed. So you had this real interesting mixture in Reno in those years, being the 1930s and 40s, of the Easterners with their culture and their money coming out and staying out West. And this whole era pretty much faded out in the 1950s, which Arthur Miller portrayed in The Misfits, sort of the end of that era.
Okay. And the title of the book again?
The Divorce Seekers, a photo memoir of a Nevada dude wrangler.
And it's by
William McGee, my husband, Bill McGee, and Sandra McGee, yours truly.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.